Yeah, hey everyone. So Matt Hartman here, and today I will be talking about new functionality in application integration called templates. So what templates are reusable blueprints of processes of some of the most common use cases we've seen both internally and externally from an integration connectivity perspective. So we've bundled up these templates again into easy to use, easy to access, composable, reusable assets that you can build upon. So again, like I mentioned before, a ton of benefits for that efficiency, go to market, getting more done quicker given these reusable assets available to you. And with that, there's a couple different types of templates we'll highlight today. The first is a global template. So these were templates built per Google by Google with Google best practices for connectivity, variable utilization, and anything and everything in between, which is available to you on demand, which we'll see in a second. The other two are shared templates and project templates. So shared templates are templates that you may build in project A, but you share out to a different project or organization that you have access to. And project templates are just in a specific project. So built in project A and can be used as a reusable asset for that specific project. So here I am in my application integration blade within the Google Cloud Console. And as you can see on the left side of my navigation, there is a template related overview. So if I click on that, as you can see here, there's a set of global templates available to me. You can filter by usage, connector, and anything and everything in between for you to be able to find your specific template. So for my use case, let's say I just pick one of these arbitrarily. So automate purchase order processing. So what is included here for me is documentation as per utilization, the underlying workflow, how to use it, things you need to set up as a part of this accelerator, and anything and everything in between. So let's say I want to use this template. I'll call it my purchase order POC, and I create it. Again, what it's going to do is it's going to take that underlying process flow and build it for me with a set of config variables that are described here that you're able to plug and play as needed for the underlying integration process. So very powerful capability from an acceleration standpoint. So as you can see here, I now have a process that I want to create as a template. Very easy, very simple, return hello world API trigger. So what I can do as a part of my build canvas is I click on templates. I'm going to create a template. I'll call it my video template. You can add key value pairs and anything and everything in between that you would think would be beneficial across your organization or multiple organizations. So I could just say test as a tag. Here is how to use. You can obviously follow our best practices in our documentation for descriptions, config variables, variable mappings, and anything and everything in between. So now what I'll do is I'll create this template. So just give it a second. I'm going to put this on pause and show where it is created. So my template is now created, so I can obviously view this template right here. Again, created for me as a part of my underlying project templates. So here it is. And let's say I have a use case now where I want to share it to a different project. I can do that assuming I have access to both projects. So as you can see here, share, and I can select some specific organization, entity that I have access to. So if I want to share it with my sandbox, I can check that box and share out accordingly. So now what ends up happening is if I navigate to my sandbox related GCP project, what I have access to that video template as a shared entity.